And like we've been telling you, this is one bridge that connects so many different places with one common goal. And that's upliftment of the culture of Jamaica, the culture of reggae music, the culture of Caribbean music, the culture of us. So now we're taking a journey over to Hawaii, I believe. I don't know if that's where they're at this very moment. But I do know that is the root of the band called the Lambsbread. Are they there with us? Are you there with us today?
No, we're here.
Yes, where are you? Where are you located now?
On Maui.
Oh, you're in Maui.
In Maui, yeah.
That's definitely on my bucket list. I've got to come to Hawaii and spend some time. I absolutely have to. So talk to me.
Come visit us.
Listen, you put the offer out there. This is a verbal contract. You just put it out there.
I'm telling you, you're welcome.
You're welcome.
All right, sounds good. Oh, look at the little lions behind you in the window. I love it. All right, so they ducked back. All right, so talk to me about the Lambsbread. How did this band come together? And tell me about the members of it.
Okay, well, the group came together, was originally formed by Nadia and myself in Kauai, and that was our first single was released out of Jamaica 2003 on 45.
Oh.
And it's grown into what it is now, which is like our whole family is the group. You know what I mean?
So it's a real family, or you call each other family?
No, it's a real family. It's our youths. Two of our sons. One son is the drummer, the other one's the keyboard player, and they both also produce music, shoot video, you name it. They do nothing.
So everybody got a job.
Everybody got a job.
Family business.
I love that. Now, whose idea was it first? Who brought it to who? Kaya or Nadia?
I think I had some songs written, and then somebody had told me Nadia could sing, and I went to her and I said, "Hey, you wanna sing this song with me?" And
I was like,
"What? Is this a pickup line? Like what?"
Yeah, right?
Did it work though, Nadia? Did it work?
It worked real good.
Okay. Few kids later, no problem, hey. But all right, so at what point did you say, you know what, we're gonna record this and really make something of this? And what did you do? What steps did you take to go to that next level?
Well, we had started writing the music, and then one evening at our house in Kauai, a brethren of ours brought Nikki from the Mystic Revealers, the drummer from the Mystic Revealers.
It's always a Nikki.
And he heard the music and he was like, "Yo, you guys need a producer." You know what I mean? And he wanted to record a couple songs. Yeah. We did a couple shows with him, and that took us to California, that's where we met Zion High Productions, and they actually released that first single for us, Love in the House.
Yeah, there's a big band wave in California, including places like even Arizona. I've been seeing all these concerts with huge bands like between mountains. I'm about to start hitting some of those next year myself, but it almost feels like there's like different worlds of reggae. You know what I mean? Yeah, tell me your viewpoint on that.
Well, there is a lot of different worlds of reggae, like in Hawaii, two people might not know, some people might know, but reggae is the most popular music in Hawaii. So if you turn on the radio here, you're going to hear reggae everywhere.
Yeah.
The vibe is a lot, we have the same environment as Jamaica, and it's a similar place in the sense that, Hawaii is like a colony of the United States, how Jamaica was a colony of England. So everybody here relates to the message, the freedom fighter message, the original message of reggae music. And Bob Marley came here and performed in 1979, and they've been playing reggae music ever since.
Yeah, and would you believe it if I told you that there's still a debate with the people in charge of these committees in Jamaica? There's still a debate whether he qualifies as being a national hero.
I know that's foolish.
Why do I even know you asked this? All right, yes, continue. Sorry.
Anywhere you go, people know Bob Marley music. There is nothing they know more about Jamaica than Bob Marley. You know what I mean? And he spread the music to the whole world.
And the music is the message.
And the music is the message. And it's it carries the message, you know. And the other thing about reggae music too, I was meditating on the other day, is the way the music itself carries the message. You know
Absolutely.
what I mean? The bass line, the drums, the whole vibration of the music, you know, because everything in the universe is vibration.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely. Yeah. And I think the more and more we understand that, you know, a lot of times politicians try to blame music for the violence. We get what you're trying to say, dear politicians. We do understand that if you constantly plague yourself with the wrong vibrations, period, full stop, that it can put your mind in a place that it should not be. But don't blame the music, because there's a choice what you listen to. Nothing is being forced down anyone's throat. So it's really at the base of everything, the person and what you're really choosing to do.
Right. And a lot of times with the music too, it's like, music reflects what's going on with the people too. Yeah. So that's what, you know, and then there's the other aspect of music, like, well, we're just going to make this music because it sells. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, a lot of that TikTok generation.
So there's a lot of different, you know, a lot of people make music for a lot of different reasons. But when we started in the music, it was strictly to get the message out there. We weren't really thinking about
what's the message for you.
What's
the message for you? What's the message for you and your family? What is the message you're trying to get out there?
You know, more strength for the people. You know, like just so much suffering going on in the world right now. It's like, what better way to uplift the people than with the sound, you know, and the word sound power.
What does it do for your family doing this together?
Oh, it's such a unifying experience for us, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know, we didn't know that they would grow up and become producer, drummer, keyboard player, but you know, now that they are, when you're on stage or you're in the studio and you see them, you're just like, wow,
I gave birth to this here. You know, I did that. Yeah.
That's right.
And it's like it's a really strong energy when you work together musically and you're a family, because there's kind of like you know, like a music always has this, but a kind of a mental telepathy going on between all the musicians. So everybody knows what everybody's going to do, you know, and you feel it. Like,
even if a mess up happens, you can feel it.
Even if a mistake happens.
Yeah.
I mean, even more actually.
Yeah.
If a mistake happens, everybody knows you got to try not to look.
Yeah. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. All right. So before
or you do it twice.
Exactly. Oh, that's a good one. Yes, repeat it. I did it on purpose. See? No, but aside from, we know Bob Marley, you said he came there around 79, left a big impact on Hawaii for sure. We definitely feel the reggae love on the island. You have so many amazing artists out there. Nuhe, I think her name is. Did I say it right? Yeah, Nuhe, Jay Bugs. Big up to my friend Big Koa, always waving the flag out there. Hail him up for me. Yeah, okay. But I want to know from you, like, what do you think everybody else who listens to reggae should pay attention to when they think about Hawaii reggae, music coming from Hawaii?
Well, I think Hawaii reggae embodies like a good vibes part of reggae music, at least in general. You know, and there's a lot of parts of the Hawaiian culture that have added to reggae music. So like, you know, I'm sure you've heard the word aloha, right?
Of course. Aloha.
So aloha is like a love. It's like love and hello and all these different things, but it's also like a universal, like one love, you could almost use it as, you know what I mean? And that energy is in the music. You know
it definitely is. And we got this new song of yours called Show Love. Who produced it? Tell me about this track.
Okay, well, Samuel produced that track. That's our son, who's the drummer.
Go, Sammy.
And Chris Meredith played the bass on this. If anybody doesn't know who Chris is, he's a legend in reggae music. Stephen Marley bass player. And
nice.
Played on all kind of hits. And the vibe of the message is two things. One is to show love to everyone and create more unity in the world, but then also at the same time the verses are like self-empowerment, upliftment for the individual. You know what I mean?
Let's check it out. It's the Lambsbread. It's the Bridge. FM.
Show love, spread love, one love, give a little more love. Show love, spread love, one love, give a little more love, yeah. Show love, spread love, one love, give a little more love. Show love, spread love, one love, give a little more love, yeah. Stand tall like the mountain peak, love in our hearts, we won't take no defeat. Solid as a rock, give you the message from the beat. Feel the rhythm when the beats are lead. We need drum a beat, the vibrations in the note. You can feel but you can see. It's a run without a doubt, like a wave rising the sea. If we're moving up the current, if we're calling to be free. Love bringing the change and it's flowing through the breeze. When we come together, everyone will have to see. Love is the foundation of a provider we need. With the truth, we have to stand firm. With the energy, the fire still a burn. Still making enemies, why them never learn? Don't they know we got enough to share with everyone? Show love, spread love.
That's the Lambsbread, and it's called Show Love.
Show love.
It's a beautiful family brought together with music. You know, definitely. I mean, you're brought together, of course, by DNA, but you know what I mean, fam, right? So tell everybody where to find you guys on social media. How can they stay in touch and, know when your shows are? And your merch. I expect my package because the merch is on fire. Okay.
All right.
We got some things for you.
We have some things for you.
All right.
So you can find us on the website is www.thelambsbreadreggae.com, and then Facebook, Instagram, YouTube is all / The Lambsbread.
All right.
Easy.
/ The Lambsbread. So make sure you check them out and make sure you see them at all of the festivals, because any festival they're at is definitely a good vibes only festival. That much I know for sure. Is there anybody you want to send some love to before you go?
Well, shout out to everybody in Jamaica. Give thanks for listening and thanks for having us on the show, Nikki. We really appreciate it.
Nikki.
Oh, no,
Always want to
anytime.
be on the show.
Oh, thank you. I'm coming to Hawaii. That's seriously on my bucket list. I just don't really know anybody in Hawaii. I mean, I would go with
Now you know us.
I would go with Big Koa, but he's a little bit too fancy for my liking. A little bit too fancy. It's my friend though. All right, it's the Lambsbread right here on the crossover. It's the Bridge 99. Let's follow up with this one featuring Richie Spice. It's called Smile. Let's go. All right, pull up. I gotta pull up. Hold on. Wait, that was a false start. There we go. It's the crossover on the Bridge 99.